Hey, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you how I Today I'm going to show you how I made this. Basically a shop rag dispenser. Now, of course, you can purchase these great big rolls of shop rags. So they're in this box and you set the box on a workbench and you pull them out from the center and you're good to go. Problem is, that takes up workbench real estate, and that's real estate I don't have. Instead, I wanted something that you could hang on the wall. Now, I looked online to see what there was, and there wasn't really a whole lot in terms of options. And furthermore, the options that I did find cost like 30 or 40 bucks, and I wasn't even sure if they would work. So I thought, surely I can figure out how to make something. Now, to be perfectly honest, 9 times out of 10, when I think, oh, I can design and make something, it goes horribly wrong. I do not have the design and engineering skills that I think I have. And even something as simple as this, most of the time it goes sideways real fast. But this time it worked. So let me go ahead and show you what I did. So this is all I used to make this shop towel dispenser. I first have a pitcher that I picked up at Walmart. Nothing special, just a pitcher. There you go, whatever. And then I had this little wire outlet thing that I had an extra one around because I used one when I was building the shed last year. And then I have this piece of PVC pipe. I'm going to use this as a wall mount so that I can hang this thing on the wall. You get the idea. And then I have some glue. I don't know much about glue or epoxy or anything like that. This just says it will work on plastic, and this is all plastic, so this is what I picked up. Now, of course, this will only work if I can figure out how to take the center tube out of a roll of shop towels. Now, of course, you already know this works because I showed you the end product. But at this stage, I don't know, so there's no point in even taking the next step until I can figure out how to remove the center towel ring, whatever I called that thing earlier. But lo and behold, it worked, so we're good. So then I go ahead and drill out the pitcher, and notice I'm using my new drill bit holder. It's so cool. I'm telling you, that thing is just so rudimentary, so simple, and yet it is already proving to be a real asset to my shop. Of course, I drilled out a pilot hole first, but then I start to realize that, you know what, this is a little trickier than I had thought. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and mount it there and set this up. But still, I felt a little bit like an idiot trying to get this hole drilled out. So then, of course, I go ahead and I cut off all of the, I don't know, little tailings. I don't know what you call these things. The crap that drilling plastic creates. I want this to be good and smooth because I don't want the shop towels to get hung up on the inside. So I go ahead and clean this out really good. Then I use a Dremel to cut off the excess of this little eyelet that I'm putting inside, and that works pretty well. Of course, I need to go ahead and clean that up so that the towels don't get hung up on it, and yeah, worked fine. Then I mix the epoxy so I can go ahead and attach that, and I leave that for half an hour or so, and yeah, it works. Check it out. Oh, well, okay. I'm not always the sharpest tool in the shed. lo and behold, that does the trick. Fits on through, can handle some pulling. I'm pretty happy with it. So off camera, because I forgot to hit record, I used the Dremel and a hacksaw to cut out a notch in the PVC pipe. I started with the Dremel, but that was really melting it more than cutting it, so I moved over to the hacksaw. That worked great. I go ahead and sand that, I mount it, and we're ready to go. Now, when I first put this up, I realized that, oh, hold on, it comes out pretty darn easily from the top. And that's not really going to work long term. So I need to figure out a way to secure that so that it doesn't become a problem in the future. So the answer is pretty simple. I go ahead and drill a hole through both the mount and the pitcher. And then I can go ahead and slide a bolt through there, and then I use a butterfly nut on the other side to make it easy to, take off if I ever need to. And yeah, that did the trick. So there you go. Not too bad. It certainly does the job, and it's small, unassuming, doesn't take up a whole lot of space. And when it was all said and done, I think this thing cost me like 10 bucks to make. So, not too shabby. There you go. Hey, thanks a lot. We'll talk again soon.